Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Humanitarian Transformation Network by Candace. I hope everyone is having a beautiful, blessed day. I'm gonna have to try to get my. Oh, let me turn my lights on, y'all. Hold on a second. I like to have my lights on so y'all can see my sign really good. There we go. See my beautiful lights and my background. Humanitarian Transformation Network, and this is for the human rights people that would like to help humanity and uplift humanity. This is what this was created for. And again, my name is Candace. Today we are going to be discussing human rights number 3 and 4. So I hope everybody can join me. I have a lot planned for this channel, so I'm just getting started. So anyway, let's dig right into human rights number 3. Human rights number 3 entails everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of a person. That means that everyone has the right to safety, privacy, okay, from any other human being. The, the problem, what I am seeing with that in this day and age, in the 21st century, people, other human beings that have power, technology, think that they can just pry into people's lives and do whatever they feel to get the information that they need for them for their own purposes. I have seen people be treated like cattle instead of human beings to get their statistical numbers or whatever they want to get information about people for. People are not other people's how could I put it? Basically, I want to say no other person has the right to be digging into your information. Just be just blatantly honest. No one has the right to come into your life or to pry into your life because we were all born equal. I stated that yesterday in the other human rights. We were all born equal. Okay. So what makes another individual think it's okay to pry into another individual's life? Okay. And put their security at risk, or to give, say, if somebody did something to you and someone wants to get back at you, so they pay somebody to pry into your personal information. That is illegal. No one should be able to pry into anybody's information. If anything, they need to be worried about their own information and their own privacy and their own families and their own family security. No other person has the right to do that, to pry into your life. No human being has the right to do that in the 21st. I don't care if it's 21st century or any other century. Okay. No other person has the right to do that. Okay. You are here to live the pursuit of happiness, of your happiness, because we are all only here one time on earth. We were born and we're going to die. You were born alone, you're going to die alone. So other human beings that think they are these higher beings to pry into other people's lives, to destroy them and to destroy their happiness, that is illegal. Other people should not be able to pry into your information. There are privacy acts that have been implemented just for that purpose. You have no right to dig into unless if they did a criminal act. I understand that. If they did a criminal act, dig, okay, because they need to be exposed and they need to be held accountable for their actions. I understand that. Trust and believe. I totally understand that, because some people that are out here harming other human beings need to be held accountable for their actions, because they need to understand that they can't be just prying into people's lives and doing things to people and harming people. Okay, because you're a human being just like they are. And just because you have more money, power, or status does not mean that you have the right to pry into people's lives unless they did a criminal act. I understand that. Okay. So that's all we're going to say about human rights number 3. Because human rights number 4, article number 4, this one really touches me. It really touches me to the core. Let me tell y'all, this one really touches me to the core. The third one touched me to the core, but this one really touches me to the core. Yeah, I'm going to fix my camera because this thing here, let me bring it down a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Number 4, no one shall be held in slavery or servitude of slavery or be sold in any type of slave trade. It shall be prohibited in any form or fashion. Now let's fast forward to the 21st century. Okay. Let's fast forward to the 21st century. This is why I said this gets me to the core, y'all. This one gets me to the core. Because we have human trafficking. Human trafficking should not be. What other human being think it's okay to take people and have their way with them against their will? These are human. We are all human beings. Who are you to think that you can just take me and or any other female or any male? I don't care what it is. Okay, we're all human. Who do you think you are in the 21st century that think it is okay for you to just steal kids too? Let's not talk about the children. Who are you people? What demonic boat did you get off of to think it is okay to human traffic children and women, rape, molest women? Who are you people? You are another human being. Who are you people that think that, okay, because you don't want to hire people, you don't want to pay people, so you want to get people and you want to bring them in and make them work for free and treat them like crap. I'm sorry, y'all will hear my dog. I had a little chihuahua. And treat these people like crap because you don't want to pay people. If you can't afford to pay people, you don't need a business. Period. You have no right to take another human being and treat them like crap for your own personal benefit. Who are you? You are another human being just like that human being that you are trying to enslave or traffic. Who are you? You have lost your everlasting mind. This is the 21st century human rights. Okay, because this is actually going on today. And a lot of y'all need to be mindful of this. These people that are doing this are human beings. And every single last one of them need to be held accountable for their actions. Every single last one of them. You are another human being and you think you can take another human being and have your way with them. No, you cannot. That is not morally ethical whatsoever. It is not right. You do not take another human being's life. You do not harm another human being for your personal benefit, period. That's what we have laws in place for. Okay? For people like you that think that you can take another human being and enslave them. Slavery went out the window a long time ago, even though it is still occurring today. In a lot of other countries, it is still occurring today. And anybody that is enslaving people need to be held accountable for their actions. Anybody human trafficking anything, I don't care if it's an animal, I don't care if it's a dog, cat, okay, child, man, woman, anybody human trafficking children, anybody, they need to be held accountable. Who are you to think that you can take people and have your way with them? You were born into this world just like they were. You're gonna die in just like they were. They're gonna be. So who are you to think that you could just go out here and just treat people like pieces of trash? Basically, that's what you're doing. Treating people like their life don't matter. They're just because maybe some of them don't have a mother, or some of them don't have a father. Some of them grew up in a foster home. Some of their parents were drug addicts. Some of them are homeless. You know, those people need rehabilitation. They don't need to be trafficked or enslaved or treated like pieces of trash. Okay, this is 21st century universal human rights because this is going on right now. Okay, and sadly, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of soulless people out here. A lot of soulless, evil people out here, and we wonder why the world is the way it is. A lot of soulless people because people think some people, oh, I have the money to do whatever I want to. I can enslave anyone I want to. I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but never, ever would I think that it was okay to enslave people and hurt people. African Americans went through enough of that. And a lot of people globally don't understand that. They do not comprehend that because when you enslave somebody and human traffic somebody, that you're ruining them for the rest of their lives. And that carries on with them for the rest of their life. Okay? It impacts them. Mind, body, and soul. It impacts them for the rest of their life. I forget the name of it. It's like it's a traumatic experience. It's very traumatic, and it takes time to heal from a trauma. And I'm going to have a whole educational class on trauma healing because I went through trauma myself, and I had to heal from it. But it's instilled into that person because of the experience. So anybody, I don't care who you are, that think it's okay to traffic people and to enslave people against their will for your own personal benefit, you yourself may not be human. You yourself may be a soulless individual and need not be walking the earth. Okay? Or you need to get rehabilitated. Let's put it like that. You need to get rehabilitated. You something went wrong in your life that you need to get rehabilitation. Okay? And if it's for money and power, just as quick as you got that money and power to human traffic an individual or enslave an individual or make them work for free, that will come back on you. That it might not be today and it might not be tomorrow, but that is going to come back on you. That quick cash that you made is going to come back on you in some form or fashion. It is going to come back on you. So be mindful of any other human being that think it's okay to take people and just have their way with it. Those people also need healing. They need the help to reprogram their mindset. They need transformation. Transformation. Transformation network. They need transformation too. Okay? It needs to be some type of system put in place for these people that have this mindset that they think it's okay to enslave people. And they think it's okay to human traffic people. They think it's okay to beat on people and do some stuff I don't even want to mention, some sadistic stuff to people. It is not okay. This is not okay in the 21st century. It is not. So this is why this one like really hits me to the core. Okay, because I know that I follow a group and it's called Black and Missing Children, and there's a lot of children that have gone missing. Where these children go? Where do they go? How come no one's looking for them? There's children that are being enslaved for adults' personal benefits. Something went wrong with those adults' life, and they they need to be held accountable, but they also need rehabilitation. They really need rehabilitation. Some of them we might not be able to rehabilitate, but hey, you know, God heals all. But some of them we might not be able to save. So we got to be very mindful of that. But we can save the ones that we can. But I want everybody to understand it is not right for another human being to think it's okay to do anything towards another human being. Because we are all born the same way, and we're all going to die the same way. Well, not the same way, but we're all going to die. Okay, we're all going to die. We're going to live, we're going to die. Okay, so I just want people to be very mindful of that. Just because somebody is down on their luck, don't mean that you take advantage of it. You don't know what happened to that person for them to be down on their luck. That doesn't mean that because you see that they're vulnerable, that you have your way with them. If anything, you want to help them and help them get back up on their feet, help get transform them, help them get rehabilitated. That's what you want to do. You don't put more fuel to the fire. They're already down and out and vulnerable. Don't put more fuel to the fire by having your way with them. People deserve to live a life of happiness, peace, love, and happiness. That's basically what everyone wants: peace, love, and happiness, and prosperity. That's basically what everybody wants. So, who are you as another human being? I don't care what color you are, how much money you got. Okay, because money is not everything. Money is every other thing. It's the relationship that you have with money. Because if you don't have the right relationship with money, you won't have it. And if you think abducting people and enslaving people is a way to get money, you're not going to have that money. Okay, trust and believe. At the end of the day, you're not going to have it because you got it in the wrong way. You're supposed to use your financial abundance for good, not to harm people, other human beings that are just looking for happiness in their life. And I don't care if they're 2-year-old all the way up to whatever age. You have no right as another human being to do anything to any other human being unless they're a criminal. Then that's a whole different story. But then they also can be rehabilitated and given a second chance in life as well. But it depends on what the crime is. But you do not enslave and beat another human beings. And this is one of the reasons currently right now that we have I'm a part of them as well. We have the American descendants of chattel slaves because the people that enslaved the African Americans never were held accountable. They just went on with their lives like, oh, we didn't do that. Oh, sorry, we didn't do that. And then they look down on African Americans like, oh, you guys are pieces of trash anyway. So, we don't care. We don't care what we did to y'all. We don't care if we sold y'all for money. We don't care if we beat y'all and made y'all cook and clean and tend to our children and our crops and all of that and the farms and whatever else they had them doing. We don't care. Guess what? That's why those same people and those same family members of African Americans and Native Americans, they're fighting for their justice right now. And I don't blame them because I'm right there with them. Fight for your justice because people need to be held accountable. This slavery is no different than the human trafficking of what's going on today. Look at what's his name, Jeffrey Epstein and all of them. That's human trafficking. That they were enslaving people. Okay, same thing. They were held accountable. Took a long time, but they were held accountable. So how come the people that enslaved all the African Americans and their families profited off of it, How come they can't be held accountable? I don't understand. I really don't understand. It's a very hypocritical system going on right now. Okay, you can't do one thing and not do it to another set of race of people. You can't. It just doesn't work out that way. And this is common sense. This is all common sense because all enslavement is wrong. It's just wrong. Okay, human trafficking, slavery, all wrong. Beating people, raping people, wrong. All wrong. So this is what's going on today. So this applies to the 21st century universal human rights. So this sums up our education for today. We are going to move on tomorrow for Article 5 and 6 of human rights. And and it's all going to be from 1 through 3 that we're going to do that. And then we're going to jump into another topic that I'm going to be educating people about. And this platform may change because I'm working on some other things. So stay tuned. All right. Thank you guys for watching Candace Humanitarian Transformation Network. Have a blessed night and like, share, and subscribe. And tell everybody about the Humanitarian Transformation Network, human rights education. Let everybody know because this is the common sense 21st century. Okay, because things have changed over the decades. So we need to apply it to today's society. And this is what I'm doing. And breaking it down in common sense nomenclature that people can understand. Okay, so moving forward, we can fix some of these things that are going on. Because it seems like there's some human beings out there that think they're irreplaceable. They're gods. They're these superior beings, and they think they can just go around doing whatever they feel and want to because of the power and status that they have. No, they cannot. So it is for us to discuss things that are going on in the 21st century and apply it to the universal human rights of the 21st century. Per the Humanitarian Transformation Network, because we all need to transform. We all need to transform. I'm going to leave after this, but I mentioned yesterday discrimination. How can you discriminate against anybody? How can you be discriminatory against anybody? And we're living in a multicultural society. How ignorant is that? That does not make sense. We have a multicultural society, but you want to discriminate against races? I'm going to tell you guys something funny that happened to my son. He told me about this today. I have to share this, y'all. I have to share this. Okay, because it was funny what he told me. I have to share it. So, he was out, and he was out, and he was standing, and some Hispanic hollered across the street from him, "Oh, you stupid nigger! You stupid nigger!" And the guy was waiting on a girl. Him and the girl was gonna, I guess, go out and have a date or whatever, and she overheard him. And she was Hispanic too. She overheard him yelling, saying that to my son. "Oh, you stupid nigger." The girl heard that. She said, "Oh, I gotta go. No, if you're gonna be like that, I'm not hanging out with you. I'm done." The girl spit off. So be mindful. In this day and age, you cannot be that way. This is a multicultural society. You can't be calling people the N-word or any other word in a multicultural society. Who are you? You are the one that looks ignorant now. Because he looked ignorant. Now he looked ignorant because now his date was gone. Okay, she was like, "Oh no, I will not be going out with you." Okay, that's what she did. Spit off. So be mindful of that. Okay? So anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.